Okay, I wanted to show you how to do the delta math assignment over slope, but before I go over an example or two, I wanted to remind you of a few things that we did yesterday. Okay, slope, the definition of slope is rise over run. Okay, and the way you find the slope is to travel from one point to another point, going straight up or down, and then straight right or left. Okay, so by rise, we mean up or down. If you're going up, it's a positive number. If you go down, it's a negative number. By run, we mean right or left. Okay, if you're going to the right, that's a positive number. And if you're going left, it's a negative number. Okay, and just a little double check thing. I think we got to this with all my classes, maybe not. But if you have a line that goes upward from left to right, okay, like this, like you read a book from left to right, so it's going up from left to right, it will have a positive slope. So just using the definition, you should end up with a positive slope. If your line goes downward from left to right, you'll have a negative slope. Okay, so that's one thing you can just eyeball and just know for sure if the sign of your slope is right at least. Okay, lines that go up, positive slope. Lines that go down, negative slope. Okay, when you do your delta math assignment, it's a little bit different in the sense that they don't give you points. They do not give you points on your line. So what you need to do, you need to come up with your own points. I'll show you something here. Okay, any line has millions of points, millions of them. Like if I'm looking at this line, okay, this is a point, this is a point, this is a point, this is a point. I mean, there's oodles and oodles and oodles and oodles, infinitely many number of points on a line. And it doesn't matter which 2 points you use on that line to find the slope. Get rid of those. But you want to be able to count. Okay, you want to be able to count from one point to another. So my advice is to look for points that are on corners of your squares. See what I mean by corners? They need to be on the corner of a square and on your line, because if you're going to count from one to the other, it's going to be a lot easier to have full spaces to count instead of like 1 3/4 of a space as the rise and half of a space for the run. That'd be really, really hard. So my first goal here is to find 2 good corner points. I'm just looking right over here. This is good. This is on a corner of a square. That's on my line. That's a beautiful one. I really like that one. Okay, I'm just going down my line. I want to find a point on my line that's on a corner. Not good, not good, not good, not good, no, not good. None of these are any good. It's got to be on a corner. What about that right there? That's a beautiful point, right on a corner of a square. So those are the 2 points I'm going to use. Okay, and by the way, I could have used this one over here. Just so you're using 2 points, it doesn't matter which 2. I will tell you this, the closer together your points, the less reducing you'll have to do. So I think it's better to use points that are as close together as you can get. Okay, so let's look at this. So if I want to do a slope triangle on delta math, and I want to go from here to there, okay, I need to do 2 clicks for the rise bar and 2 clicks for the run bar. Okay, so I'm trying to draw this rise bar right here. So I'm going to click to start it, click to end it. Let go. There's my line. There's my rise. My run, I need to do 2 points, start over again. So I'm going to have to click that again. And then I need to go to the end of that line segment and click again. See, so there's my rise and my run. You have to do that first on deltamath before you can type in the slope. So I went down 1, right 4, 5, right 5. I went down 1, right 5. So my slope would be -1 over 5. Okay, now that does not reduce, but make sure that your answer is reduced if it does. So I'm going to type -1/5. Use the slash underneath your question mark on your Chromebook. Click Submit Answer. Make it smaller. It will always say, "Are you sure?" And if you're sure, you click Yes. I think it may give you 1 extra attempt if you goof it up. Okay, and if you miss it, well, I guess if you get it right or if you miss it, they're going to show you how to do it. Okay, and I will say this. I personally don't like the way they do it as far as the picture, because they run first and then rise second. Of course, it's okay to do it that way, but if you run 5 first and then you rise -1 next, just make sure you put the rise number on top of the fraction bar and the run number on the bottom. Okay, but it will still show you how to do it. So guys, try to get 10 problems right. Once you get 10 problems correct, you're done. You just leave the website. See, it says I have 2 out of 10 now. Whenever you have 10 out of 10, just leave the website. I'll have the score when I go to my website, and you'll have 100%. Okay, let me know if you have any problems at all with this, okay?